Hello, and welcome to another episode of Bobson Rants while playing random games badly. Probably Heroes and Generals, because that's something I've been playing recently, and I have a little bit recorded, so I might just put this over top of some footage or something I edit together. But anyway, it's been a while since I've done one of these ranting videos, and mainly because I haven't really had much to talk about. But recently, something happened, and that something was a massive friggin' hurricane coming through my area, and I just wanted to make a quick video talking about that, because, yeah, I posted about it on Twitter while it was happening, while I was without power, internet connection, or anything like that, just to let everyone know what was going on. And I thought it would be a good idea just to release a video, let everyone know I'm okay and everything's fine, and really just go over what happened. So, for those of you who don't know, or probably not a lot of people, last week, during the 1st of September area, Hurricane Harvey came through the southern U.S., Texas area, and laid a lot of water down as a Category 5 hurricane. I was not hit directly, mind you. Just got hit by the aftershocks of it, after it already made landfall and just started heading north and dumped a ton of water. So it wasn't actually a hurricane by the time it got to my area. It was mainly just a tropical storm, but that still meant it dumped a ton of water everywhere. And luckily, my house is fairly high off the ground. It is on fairly high ground as it is, so water did not actually get into my place, did not damage any of my stuff. I didn't lose anything, which is very nice, and I'm happy about that. Unfortunately, some of the people around me were not so lucky, because, yeah, just outside my door, just down the steps, it was knee-deep water. And that's with the ground being elevated fairly high. And just half a block away, the houses that are at ground level, that are right on the ground on flat concrete slabs, they had waist deep water in their houses. So much of their stuff was ruined, so much of their furniture, their clothing, everything was just damaged, and I feel so bad for those people. But yeah, it could have been a lot worse. I mean, the water was so deep in my area that people were driving boats up and down the roads right next to my house. That's how deep the water was. Right next to my house, we had people driving boats up and down, looking to help people, giving people information during the storm and shortly afterwards. And yeah, it was a bit unnerving seeing that much water and knowing that it just barely came close to coming into my house. It was like 6 inches below the threshold of coming in. So, yeah, it was not a good situation to be in. And we lost power, we lost internet connection, we lost all that kind of stuff. We never lost water. We had water all the way through. We had natural gas still flowing in. You could still cook on the stove, but for the most part, I had every intention when I originally posted those tweets that I would not be able to get back on for weeks, if not a month, because that's what happened last time a hurricane came through with Hurricane Katrina and Hurricane Rita. We did not have power for at least 4 weeks where I live. We were without power, without cable. For a good portion, we were without water for like 2 weeks because trees had uprooted the pipes and we were just completely screwed like that. But yeah, I have to give a great big thanks to the people over at Energy because they managed to get the power going in under a week. Hell, a little over half a week, and we had power again. And we had internet connection back up as well. So that's the only reason I was able to get back on as fast as I was, as quick as I was. But unfortunately, a lot of people in this area are still dealing with the aftermath of the floods, of the damage. People, like I said, people right down the street from me having water that deep in their house, and a town over having water up to the ceiling, up to the roof of their house. That's how deep it was. And yeah, and the odd thing is, we didn't get nearly as much wind during Harvey this time around as we did during Rita. And but we got a lot more water, but the power came on a lot faster. Like I said, we were gone without power for 4 weeks during Rita, and that was mainly due to the wind damage. But there wasn't nearly as much wind damage. It was just mainly just flooding and water for days. And yeah, because I remember during Rita sitting in my bedroom all night long, like from the time the power went off in the evening all the way till morning, just staring out the window, watching the wind just whip through the trees and knock trees over. I actually saw a tree, a huge friggin' tree, get blown over on top of a house, lifted up off of its foundations and knocked it over. And this was a massive friggin' tree. And there was one right next to my bedroom that I was watching all night long as it teetered back and forth with the heavy winds. And it eventually kind of leveled out a little bit towards the morning time. But if it had fallen over, and it would have crushed my bedroom, it would have crushed my house, and I would have been without a place to live during Rita. And it would have been like that for 4 weeks at least, without power, without water, without anything. But yeah, we've been pretty lucky where I live, at this particular place where I live. And yeah, I have to say, I do feel bad, very bad for the people who had it a lot worse than we did. People like in Houston, where dozens of people have lost their lives because of the flooding, because of the damage. And it's just been very, very bad for them. And they are still dealing with it. I mean, just because the water is receded, the damage is still done. So much of their belongings, their furniture, their clothing, everything they own has been water damaged. Their homes have been potentially made unlivable because of water damage and potential mold growing on walls and inside the walls and like that. So, yeah. And a lot of businesses were closed, so people can't even go to work to get the money to start making repairs. So they're basically just waiting on insurance and stuff like that to help pay for it. So yeah, it's going to take a while before everyone's back up and running. Everyone's back to normal. And yeah, I'm just very, very lucky that where I live was not heavily damaged. The house I live in was not damaged at all. And we were able to get back online and just put out this video. I mean, if it had been like it was during Rita, you wouldn't have heard from me from weeks. It would have been weeks from now before you actually heard anything. And the weirdest thing is, it's not even over. Irma? Is it Irma? Irene? Irma. What's the name of this current hurricane that's about to hit Florida as a Category 5? Another Category 5. Holy crap. It's about to hit Florida. And there was another one I heard about like yesterday or the day before that's already forming in the Atlantic. Is it Jose? Jose? Is that the name of it? So 3 high category hurricanes coming straight at us all in a row. Very rapid fire like that. I don't know what's going on, but this is a bit unnerving, disconcerting, and a bit scary too. So yeah, I just wanted to make a quick video and talk about this, let everyone know I'm fine. No, I did not lose anything, and I will be making videos whenever I can and putting them up and getting back to putting them back on my channel for the time being. So yeah, if you're worried, I'm fine. Still problems going on. There's still people needing help here in Texas and most likely in Florida in the coming weeks because of the damage from Irma. But yeah, aside from that, I just want to make a quick video talking about this stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching. I think I'm going to cut it here and say thanks for watching. This has been Bobson. This has been another episode of Bobson Rants. And until next time, I will see you later. Bye.